doing interviews. You'll find her with celebrities and all the latest news. She's here, she's there, she's everywhere, she's always on the go. So sit back, relax, and get ready. This is the Corey Taylor Talks Show.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Corey Taylor Talks live from Las Vegas. I am so excited about my guest today. We finally have him back on. Last year, unfortunately, there was a bit of a hiccup, and you guys weren't able to continue on. But this year, it is back and better than ever. So we have Sean with the Undead Maze, and I am so happy you guys are back. And the location's amazing. It's going to be, I think, so much bigger and better than anyone can ever expect, and I'm just so excited for you. So how are you today?
I'm doing really well. How are you guys?
I'm great. I'm excited, and like I said, I'm just so happy for you too.
We are happy too.
Yeah, so why don't we talk about the location, obviously, this year. It's different, and I think amazing, so.
Yes. Well, this year we're going to be in the parking lot of the Fantastic Indoor Swap Meet.
Yes.
Which is on Oakey and Decatur. But we're teaming up with the Cosmic Pumpkin Patch.
Awesome.
So we're going to be part of their event, and the Cosmic Pumpkin Patch is going to be huge. There's going to be pumpkins you can buy, but not only that, there's going to be carnival rides and TikTok video things and food and music and all kinds of stuff. It's going to be crazy, and we're going in with them, so we're going to be part of their big giant event. It's going to be great.
Cool. No, I am so excited. I think, like I said, the Fantastic Indoor Swap Meet is a great location in the first place. I love going there, and that it's such a busy area, and everyone, like you said, now you're with the Cosmic Pumpkin Patch, which is going to be so cool, and to partner up with you guys, it's great. You can't get any better, honestly.
Yes.
So why don't we talk about the Undead Maze? Because I love it. I think it's one of the best haunted houses ever. You put so much heart and soul into it, and you can really tell it comes out so well every year.
Thanks. Well, the Undead Maze, for those of the people that don't know, we've got about 2,000 square foot that we've built this maze, and every single piece of this maze inside is utilized.
Yeah.
So there's no real dead spots, anything like that.
Right.
And it takes quite a long time to get through it, and we've got a lot of sneaky little tricks that we do to make you get kind of confused. Yeah. And then you got all your good jump scares in there, and it's great.
No, it is, and it, like I said, it's just so cool. Like the details you put into it, I can't imagine how long it takes you guys to set up and really do everything with it.
It usually takes a couple of weeks to set up.
Yeah.
But this year, because we're going in with the pumpkin patch, we're going to try to do it a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, but I'm a little nervous, but we'll see what happens.
I think it will be good. I think it will turn out because, and like, you know what's cool about the Undead Maze is like you have so many different pieces of so many different movies and genre. It's so cool, and it all combines, and it is so cohesive too. I mean, you really pull it off so well.
Thanks. Yes, and we're making a few changes this year.
Oh, okay.
That we're pretty happy about. I'm not going to tell you what.
Oh, dang it.
But we are making a few changes. We're changing, not necessarily, we're changing a couple rooms around.
Okay.
So the one room isn't going to be where it was last year or the year before last. It's going to be in a different spot.
Okay.
And we got something new that we're going to try to do in this spot, and then we've got something else from over here that we're going to try to put over here. And so when you guys come through next, it's going to be a little different, and you're not going to be sure what's where now. And so and we've also I got a guy working on some facade parts for the front as well. So now instead of being so square like it was, it's going to actually be bigger, and it's going to look cooler in the front. So we're working on a couple of little ideas, and hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm just so excited about it. And like I said, I mean, if you're in Vegas, everyone knows the Fantastic Indoor Swap Meet, and it's just so popular in the first place. But what's great is the parking lot's huge, and it's right there, so everyone's going to be able to see it. So you can't miss it. And it's like it's Oakey and Decatur, crazy busy area. I think it will be such a giant success, and people will love it. And I can't wait for brand new people to discover it and go into it and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So it's going to be so cool. And
Yeah.
your employees too that you had there, that the volunteers that work there, they're amazing, and they are so talented and they care so much about what they're doing. It's really cool.
Yes, we got some great people. I've got just a handful of regulars that are with us every year.
Yeah.
And believe me, I couldn't do it without these guys. They are
Yeah.
amazing. And I love every one of them, man. It's like, I'm so happy that they're there. And but then every year we get, new people coming in from different places. The charity last 2 years ago brought some people over, and that was really good. So we actually had a couple of the days we had more people than we could use. So it was like, well, that's really good. So we were trying to figure out where to put them and stuff. But and hopefully it'll be that way again this year. I know Maya is. I've got her working on getting people to volunteer. She has a huge amount of people that she knows. And she made this shirt, as a matter of fact.
I love, very talented.
And and so she's going to help get some more people, and hopefully it's going to be just an amazing year this year.
And are you working with the charity this year?
Yes, same charity, Serving Our Kids Foundation.
Very cool.
It's a great charity. What the Serving Our Kids Foundation is there's kids that, like, during the week they get to eat at school and stuff like that, but their home life is, they don't have that much money and stuff.
Right.
So on the weekends they don't get to eat.
Right.
And the Serving Our Kids Foundation puts together meals and stuff like that. And then they take it over to these kids and drop them off. And so the kids have like little bagged lunches and dinners and stuff that they get to eat during the weekend.
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
Unfortunately, it's sad that it's needed, but it is very needed, and especially in here in Vegas, it is a very big problem in homelessness and youth homelessness. It's very sad, but that's amazing that charities like that exist to help these kids, and that's great that you're able to help them. And like I said, I think even more this year will be more successful to be able to help them this year.
Yes, we're hoping so.
Yeah. And so how long has it been going on for now?
Oh, geez, this is our 10th year.
That's
I mean, there was a
crazy.
couple years that we weren't able to do it, but in the whole stream of things, it was, this is our 10th or 11th year now.
That is so cool. Good. I'm so glad.
And it gets bigger and better each time.
I was just gonna say again, and you can't imagine, like, I really wish everyone was able to go into it, because I can't explain, like, just, it's so unique in its concept, and it's cool because it's a maze, but it is scary, and it's just, I don't know, I wish everyone would just go out and do it, because it's just such a fun and unique thing to do. And for Halloween time, I love Halloween, and now, I mean, COVID's obviously a little iffy again, but we're back, and everyone can go out and enjoy and have fun, and this is just the perfect thing to do.
Yes, every year it just gets bigger and better.
Yeah.
I know our first year was definitely interesting. We had a location and nobody knew we were there. We were still trying to figure out how to do it, even though we had it up.
It's very complicated.
And it was, we had a lot of dead spots in the maze, which, like I told you, I'm really happy that we figured that out.
Yeah.
And now there's really no dead spots, so it's really good. And just each year you figure out more and more, and it gets bigger and better, and so.
Yeah, I just think it will be phenomenal. And I wanted to talk about, because I know you said this year on the daytime, which I think is great, especially working with the pumpkin patch, you have for certain days a special opportunity for kids to go through, correct?
Yes, we do. As every year we've done in the past, we've done family fun walkthroughs during the first part of the night. I think the hours this year is the pumpkin patch opens up at 3.
Okay.
So we're going to do family fun walkthroughs all the days of the week from 3 to it closes at 10, but if it's really hopping and stuff like that, we'll probably stay open. The whole pumpkin patch will probably stay open a little bit later, but as it is right now, it's 3 to 10. And during the first part of the week, we're going to be doing just the family fun walkthroughs, so the kids can go through any time, and there's no actors to scare them. So it's just a really cool, creepy maze they get to walk through. And I think the tickets are going to be $5 a piece for that.
That's good.
Then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, we're going to do at 7. We're going to start the full scare. Then the price goes up to $20, and it's going to be, all the actors are going to be in there, and it's going to be crazy. So we're open 7 days a week this year, which is a lot different than we have had in the
Yeah.
past. But that's because the pumpkin patches open up 7
Right.
days a week. So yes, 3 to 10 during the week.
3 to 10.
Then 3 to probably about 6.
Yeah.
On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll do the family fun walkthroughs. But then at 7, we'll switch over, and at 7 to 10, or 7 to whenever we finish,
Right.
then it'll be the full scare. So,
That is so cool. I'm excited for it and it's great for the kids to go through, like, because I have a niece and nephew, and they actually do love horror stuff, and they like scary stuff. But haunted houses can still be kind of intense.
yes.
So this is the perfect opportunity to take them through, and they get to see it, and they still get to have fun and see all the really cool props and rooms you have, and it's great, and it's still spooky, but it's not like terrifying.
Right.
So
Well, even during the full scare time,
yeah.
we've discussed this in the
That's
past,
right.
and you know this, we're in constant contact with the person at the ticket booth. So,
Yeah.
say you want to go with the full scare,
Yeah.
but you've got some kids and they're a little timid. You can say something to the person in the ticket booth. They can get a message back to us immediately, and then as that group comes through, we can back off the scares
Yeah.
or taper the scares for the group. So we can either back off so the little kids don't get as scared,
Right.
or sometimes we even just left the maze altogether, and then they go through, and then we come back in for the next group.
That's
so
really cool.
no other haunted house does that,
No.
as far as I know.
No.
And so that's really cool. So we do have the ability to adapt depending on who's coming in. So.
That is so cool. No, it's really, you think of so much, and it's so cool that you help an amazing charity, so you feel good about going, and then you get to have such an amazing time and a great location. Then you can go to the pumpkin patch. I mean, there's just, it's so good. It's going to be so much grand and more amazing than ever before. So
Yeah, there's going to be, like I said, there's a pumpkin patch, there's carnival rides, there's going to be a climbing wall, from what I've been told. There's going to be carnival rides. There's going to be like the sideshow kind of type the things with all the games and stuff,
Awesome.
and music and all kinds of crazy stuff. This guy that owns the pumpkin patch has got all kinds of stuff coming in. Food trucks. It's going to be nuts.
no, I think it's and it's such a giant parking lot, so you have so much to work with. So
And I think we're taking pretty much the whole parking lot.
I'm
almost.
sure it sounds like it, but that's great.
Yeah.
So and then Halloween time. I'm so happy it's finally September, and it's a perfect time of year. The weather's starting to kind of cool down a little bit already, so I think it's gonna be great.
Yes. Now, don't quote me on this. I'm pretty positive it's to get into the pumpkin patch itself. There's a fee.
Okay.
So I believe it's only like $2.
Gotcha.
So you pay $2 to get in the pumpkin patch, and then you're in. So from there, depending on what you want to ride or what you want to do, there's extra fees for like the maze and some of
Right.
the carnival rides and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you're just coming just to get pumpkins and stuff like that, it's only $2 to get in. You can't
That's
beat that.
great. No, you can't. And like you said, there's so many different opportunities for different things to do there. So
Yeah,
very cool.
it's gonna be great.
Yes. And so, what day do you actually open?
I believe we're opening the very first day of October. So it's going to be October 1st
October
all the way to
1st.
the 31st.
That it's going to be a very busy season, but I'm happy for you guys. And 7 days a week is a lot. I'm sure you'll be very tired by the end of it, but I think it'll be all worth it, and it's just going to be incredible. So.
Yes, and I need to thank you guys because you have been such a big support for us since you found us, basically. And every year you guys have helped us out. You have us on your show every year. You do little things behind the scenes that nobody knows about. That is a huge help. But you guys are great, so I have to thank you guys as well.
Oh, of course. Well, we truly love you guys, and you really, really deserve it, because it's just, like I said, there's really nothing else like it in Vegas, and you work so hard, and I think this year it will really, really pay off more than ever before, and you love it, and you're dedicated to it, and it's truly a passion of yours, and I think it comes out and shows so much, and all your volunteers, they just go above and beyond, and like you said, even the fact that you're able to work with and keep radios throughout the house so everyone knows, and the kids won't be as scared if they don't want to be. It's perfect. You think of every little detail, and you truly care. And I don't think that's very common, unfortunately. But I'm glad you guys are around and really are able to show it for everyone.
Yeah, it's funny too because of the fact that we are in contact with everybody in there. If a group comes in, because sometimes you get those groups that come in and you can tell right off the bat, like they're kind of like, man, I'm not gonna be scared, you know.
Right.
And immediately after they go by somebody, that person will contact the rest and go, nail these guys, you know. And then we come in hard as they go through, and every time they come out going, oh man, you know. So it's fun. We have a good time.
Yeah, well, even the whole atmosphere, like I said, the whole haunted house, like every inch of it is so detailed, and the attention to everything is just incredible. And like you said, there is no dead spots. It's just every part of it's amazing. And then you have these actors who are really good and they know what they're doing. The combination's just phenomenal.
Yes, it's we have a great time. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of times when we'll have a scare, and somebody, like for instance, if they are in my section, if I'm not doing other stuff, sometimes I'll go in the maze and scare as well, and I'll have people in my section, and I'll get them so good that they'll hit a wall or something, trying to run away from me. And then I've got actors on the other side of the wall that they got to go through the maze to get to.
Right.
But these people on the other side know.
Mm-hmm.
They say as soon as they hear that wall get smacked, they know, oh, this is a good crowd, and then they're really into getting them as they come around the other side. So it's fun.
That's great. No, it's so cool, and I'm so excited. So where can people find you guys? You have a website, your contact. How can they buy the tickets? Just everything.
Well, the tickets are for sale at the maze.
Okay.
So just come in, pay your $2, get in the pumpkin patch, and then come up to the ticket booth at the maze, and we sell you tickets right there. We do have a Facebook page, Undead Maze, on Facebook.com.
Awesome.
So you can get information there if you want as well. But yeah, other than that, just come to the pumpkin patch, and we're there.
Perfect. And right there in front of the fantastic indoor swap meet, you can't miss it. Decatur and Okie, right there. I'm so excited.
And no matter which side you come from, because this thing is so big and the way the parking lot is set up, it's fantastic. No matter if you come from Decatur or come from Okie, as soon as you get to that parking lot, you're going to see it.
Yeah.
You'll see the pumpkin patch. So.
Definitely. No, and I can't wait to see what your new outside of the maze is and what you're going to change up. I wish I knew, but I don't. But I can't wait to see it. So it'll be great.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on. I'm so happy for you guys. And
thanks for having me.
Of course. And everyone, please, right in front of the fantastic indoor swap meet, you will see with the Cosmic Pumpkin Patch, the Undead Maze. You have to go to it. I am telling you, you will not regret it. It's just going to be incredible. If you have young kids and you don't feel like it will be a good idea to have the actors inside, go in the morning, take them through. If your kids are a little more adventurous, then you can talk to them and they can calm it down for them, but still have a lot of fun. And then for all you adults who really want the adrenaline, the rush, I'm telling you, it is one of the scariest places you'll ever go. So please go and support them. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, never give up, always believe, and you'll achieve. Thank you, and God bless.